Episode 6.
The finale. Season finale, as it turns out.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the?
Loki will return in season 2.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, now I forgive the... Where it didn't go anywhere last week.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder what they're going to have to do after this whole event. You
Dude.
know? We'll figure... We'll talk about it later, but let's talk about what happened at the beginning of this movie. Or this show, I mean.
Feels like a movie.
Yeah, it feels like a movie.
It's so good. It's so good.
In continuity. Continuity. Continuity.
Yes.
Tomato.
Yeah.
WTFisodes. What the episodes? Who cares?
Tomato.
Tomato. Okay, anyways, let's jump into it.
Okay.
They're at the Citadel.
Yes. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. They're at the Citadel. They're walking up. Mm-hmm. The door's open.
Bam! Miss Minutes. Scared the shit out of me, dude.
Out of nowhere. Like, why?
Because it's just boom, and she's in your face.
So we were almost, we were like, oh, yeah. Like, it's Miss Minutes.
Yeah,
you know?
that theory.
Yeah. We're like,
you told me about that.
Yeah. So
that I thought, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't.
Yeah.
And what we said would never happen happened.
Yeah. That would be too easy to do.
And, like, they're not going to introduce him in a TV show. He's in a movie soon. Yeah. It was kind of KANG.
Kind of KANG. Yeah.
This is a version of...
A variant.
of an Avengers villain called KANG the Conqueror.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And he has many versions of himself where he's good guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy.
He's in between.
Self-congratulatory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some
evil.
His youngest version is called Iron Lad, initially.
Yeah.
And that was like the big shock of that book.
Okay.
Where he walks, like, he's the leader. He's putting this Avengers team together, but they're all like the next generation of heroes.
Yeah.
So it's
like the new Avengers, right?
Yeah. Well, like Isaiah Bradley, the Black Captain America,
Okay.
his grandson. And Scott Lang, Ant-Man, his daughter. She's called Stature. And he gets those guys together, but the big twist was KANG shows up. They can't fight KANG, they're children. And he whips their ass, but then you find out Iron Lad is KANG the Conqueror as a teenager.
That's so weird.
And so KANG has come back to, like, put him back where he's supposed to be in the timeline so he doesn't get erased.
Oh.
Because KANG went and found him and was like, hey, look at all these great things I've done. And shows him, like, all the horrible things he's done.
Yeah.
And then the kid was horrified and tried to change his fate.
Oh.
But he does get pulled back in, and we lose Iron Lad, and he's going to be KANG.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Just like Thanos, right?
Yep, just like Thanos.
Just like Thanos.
I hope that KANG is just as powerful as Thanos, as big of a deal.
Yeah.
And
his
they,
super
like,
strength can fight gods and stuff.
Well, and he's timeless, literally.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna fight 5 different versions of KANG, and they're all new people.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy in this episode, he's spoiler, he's dead. He died.
Yeah.
Idiot Enchantress killed him. I hate her, dude. I can't get over it. I don't like her.
Hey, guess what?
I like the actor.
Guess what?
I don't like her, but she is consistent, at least.
Guess what the director said?
Huh.
Sylvie's not going to be in the second season, so you don't have to worry about it.
What?
Yeah. At least that's what the headlines have said. So there won't be a
That
Sylvie.
blows my mind.
Yeah. No second season of Sylvie.
I feel like that's probably a lie, and she'll show up towards the end.
Yeah.
Because
For the third
where
season.
is he?
Yeah, he's in some kind of different...
We keep jumping ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Miss Minutes.
We can't help ourselves, dude. We can't help ourselves. Sorry.
So Miss Minutes.
Yeah.
Turns out she's not the guy, and it's KANG the Conqueror.
Yeah.
And now we
kind
have
of like Immortus.
Now we have this conflict between KANG telling the Lokis, "Hey, you can take my job. You can be." Why is this always happening?
I don't know.
My dog is making. If you can't hear it right now, this dog is going to town, and I don't get why. Anyways, okay. So he tells the Lokis,
Yeah.
"You can have my job, or you can kill me, and I'll come back
and start a multiversal war.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but it showed like all these different Kangs. Like it was basically like he was one of them. I assume him.
Yeah.
This guy, but one of them was a scientist who discovered different realities and how to travel between them. Then he went and met himself, and they all are just self-congratulatory at first and just we are the best.
Egotistical.
But then, but they're so egotistical they started fighting each other.
Oh yeah.
And causing war between the multiverse because they found out how to make the sacred timeline.
Yeah.
And that would wipe everyone else out except you.
Yeah. That
and
would make you the true Kang.
Yeah, and this guy did it.
Yeah.
And he's the one that won. Created this sacred timeline, and now
created this facade that is the TVA. And used all those people from the other timelines to run the TVA.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what he did. He enslaved other multiverses.
Yeah,
so that's how crazy this guy is. How
strong he's not. He's the good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Said,
how crazy is that?
He's like, if you kill me, I will come back. Worse, like as someone worse, because it won't really be him. It'd be several different versions of him. So they really set Kang up as being very scary.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It is scary.
I'm excited for Ant-Man now.
I want to see him again. Enslave universes is insane.
He controls all of time.
I mean,
he did control.
It kind of seemed like he just enslaved Earth. Like there weren't any aliens.
They didn't show like Asgardians.
We don't know what his end game is like. Instead
but then
of just owning
maybe they just always he's like a racist and he kills everyone else because Mobius said that they've dealt with Asgardians, vampires, all this stuff. That one, that one I was all excited about. I was like, vampire blade.
Yeah,
but and maybe they just kill them every time.
Yeah,
who knows?
It's true
because the TVA is all people. Full from what we've seen.
Yeah,
and plus that was. That version of the TVA, we have no idea what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, and they showed
we gotta go to it. We gotta jump to it.
Oh,
right?
I mean,
okay.
No, not yet.
Sorry.
But they showed that Ravonna Renslayer got some secret files, and she was looking over them with Miss Minutes, and then she decided to peace out.
But she's like, "This is not what I asked for."
Yeah,
and then she gave it to her. She's like, "That's what he wants." Like. I have no idea what she's going to be.
Yeah,
doing.
We don't know.
I bet you next time we see her, she'll be with Kang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Kang. Yeah. Oh, or a Kang. Yeah.
I mean, just a Kang. Yeah. I'm hoping we see a lot of Kang. I'm hoping that we see different versions. Some are good, some are bad, some are, you know what I mean? Some are horrifying, but like, I hope that's what we're leading to.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, the Spider-Man movie, hopefully
Fantastic
is what
Four.
people think it's going to be.
Right.
But I hope that's what leads to them.
I feel like
they're the
that's
ones that
kinda
could
what they're
handle
doing.
it. Because they're the dimension hoppers, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
but I just really hope we're seeing Kang after Kang after Kang, and they're all different. And I think that actor can do it. He seems like he's pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, John Boyega. Just kidding.
It's not John Boyega. Dude, that'd be cool if it was John Boyega. I like him.
Yeah, he's great. He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
What is this guy's name? I know that he was in
I don't remember.
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
And I liked him in that a lot.
I cannot remember his name.
Yeah.
But
it's like Andrew or something. I don't know.
It is something. Yeah, I think it starts with A.
This is
honestly, dude.
That we don't know his name.
We don't. We never prepare.
We hit record and then we get interrupted.
We just start rambling.
Yeah. WTFisodes. Hey, hire us.
We'll ramble your fucking socks off, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you?
I don't know, dude. This episode, these last two episodes were just like, what is happening? You know, like it was just like
we were upset about 2 episodes ago, about episode 5, because it was nothing.
It literally was just okay, cool.
Yeah, like they had to get from A to B. That's all they did.
That's all it was.
Yeah, and then they did.
And then it turned to this.
And we were like, this is bullshit. It's not going to be sad. I loved the ending. I loved this episode. I was like, oh, they did it.
It was great. It was great acting from Thomas Middleditch. No, I'm just kidding.
Tom Hiddleston. Middleditch.
I'm messing with you guys. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston, and I can't remember what her name is, but like what he says to her, he's like, I don't care about the throne.
Yeah.
I only want you to be okay. And
the tears, dude.
That scene was so good.
Yeah.
That acting was so good. And I felt it deep inside my bones that he actually loved this Sylvie. And she loved him enough to kick him through a portal.
Yeah.
Kill
and
Kang.
possibly kill everyone.
Yeah.
She didn't give a fuck.
Enslaved
All
everyone.
she cares about is herself.
Yeah.
And she's mad.
Yeah.
Dude, when it had that slow motion of her swinging the thing, I was like, fuck this bitch, dude. I was so mad. I hate her.
Yeah,
like, I started getting on her side.
Yeah.
I started to a little bit. I'm like softening up. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, it's fine. And then she's such a good actress that it's like, okay, you know. And she was pulling me in, and then she kicks him through the thing. Swing, like, I was all slow motion. I was like, I hate you. I hate this bitch so much. And then she kills him.
Yeah.
But it's so creepy. And he's like, see you soon. I was like, oh my God.
Uh-huh.
He knows another version of him is coming through.
Dude, he's inevitable.
Yep.
And he's the only one that can stop himself, it seemed like.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what
he's
they're
the
going to do.
only one that can stop himself, and
that's why we need Reed Richards.
Yeah.
You know, they need.
He's somewhere.
I can't think of anyone.
He is somewhere.
I can't think of anyone that could go up against Kang.
Yeah.
I really can't. I can't think of anyone that has that kind of power or tech.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Batman.
Yeah, Tony Stark is dead.
Yeah, Tony Stark is dead.
He could have done it. Well, he would have had a chance at least.
Well, the
know?
Three Minds was Hank Pym, Tony Stark.
We have Hank,
Yeah, and what's his name?
Who else? Oh, Bruce.
Bruce Banner and Reed
Banner
Richards.
might be able to. Yeah, we need Richards though.
So they were
they
like
have
the
to
four
introduce
minds.
the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
we really
so,
need that.
I
Well,
mean,
in the Marvel universe, yeah, they have the Illuminati,
Oh yeah,
where I've
heard about
it's like
that
kind of a
series.
secret Avengers thing, but it's the smartest people, getting together and like
manipulating, the world,
but like kind of like
In a good
controlling
way,
the fates. No, they're
is it bad?
kind of bad.
Oh,
Everything they do is a huge mistake, and they're very selfish. And some of them are like Namor. He's one of them.
Oh,
he's a villain half the time. You know, Professor X, he's a villain half the time. Professor X is a piece of shit in the comic books. He's a bad guy. And then it's Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, Reed Richards.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Yeah,
they're gonna need it.
Maybe
they're
they'll
gonna
go
need
into
these
the
other
Illuminati.
people.
Maybe they'll bring that up in the future.
Oh, I guarantee they're gonna do that. As soon as they introduce X-Men and Fantastic Four, they're gonna get right into the Illuminati. But finally, put them together. It's just gonna be them without Tony. But that's like
that'd be insane. Mm-hmm. And who's to say that Tony Stark won't come back in some kind of form?
Right.
You know,
an
with
AI,
multiverse or something.
I keep thinking an AI or alternate version.
So I'm saying that they'll probably just recast Tony
and
as
have
someone
him.
else.
He's a different actor because he's from a different universe. Maybe a little younger, whatever. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because at this point now that there's rules.
Well, it doesn't ruin Iron Man.
Yeah, no, because that happened.
He still sacrificed his life to save the universe, and so another version coming in is just another fun new superhero.
Yep.
But it's not replacing Tony. Really, we had our Tony, and we still do.
Now we'll get a new one.
Yep, that'd be interesting.
And who would that be?
An actor to play Iron Man?
Yeah.
Young Iron Man?
Yeah, young Iron Man.
They'd have to be so charismatic, dude. They're going to have to act their asses off to go up against Robert Downey.
Yeah. I can't even think of anyone that could do that. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Wow. The Batman.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
Yeah, whatever. As long as it's good, I'm good.
Yeah.
And this show was good.
Yeah, it was a good show.
And but yeah, I'm so happy it was season 2. That ending was so abrupt.
Oh yeah.
He runs in and he's crying and telling Mobius like, "This is what's happening. There's this man. He's so evil." Like trying to tell him, "Who are you?" Like,
I hated that.
No,
I hated that. Who are you? What?
Their friendship is gone.
Yeah, dude.
But is it? Did she just kick him to? Did he end up in a different universe? And our Mobius still exists. They didn't say like our universe gets deleted. Yeah. It's just now there's more. Multiple. And so maybe
they don't know
she
which
kicked
one.
him through and he just
because that's what they're
maybe that tech isn't working right now because there's only one timeline.
They could travel to variant universes and then they would stop those variants. So maybe it was just a variant universe that
I'll just push a button and kick you wherever. Bye. I'm a good guy. Fuck you.
No, they were never good guys.
He kind of is. I feel like Loki
you think Loki's a good guy now?
I think he is. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
But I think that he is good. He's way different. Comic book Loki's just
evil.
a dick.
Yeah,
He's evil for the sake of being evil.
Hulk versus but I feel like Wolverine, right? Is that what or Thor? It was Hulk versus Thor. You ever watch that one?
Dude, it's so weird. We have to talk about this. Well, first of all, Marvel makes just horrible cartoons. Okay, they really like. I don't know why. Every once in a while, for some reason, they'll let someone just do their own series and then it's good. But if Marvel is involved in their cartoons, they're garbage. It's so weird because they're so good at making live action.
Yeah.
And DC is
the opposite.
Amazing at cartoons. They are every cartoon that comes out, even the bad ones are still good.
So good.
That new have you watched Hush yet?
I've watched Hush.
It's
insane. The whole thing with
they made really cool.
Batman, dude.
You know, I loved
cute.
was
I wanted them to be together. So
I
bad.
know.
So bad.
But the I can't think. the newest one, Long Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch that?
No, is that the newest one that you're talking about?
Long Halloween Part 1 came out a couple weeks ago. Part 2 comes out next week.
Okay.
It's so good. They're taking such good care of it. Like it feels like a live action murder mystery movie. Like it's so crazy. It's so good.
Maybe we should do an episode on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. But anyway, but Marvel makes garbage cartoons. But then out of nowhere, they put out they had Wolverine and the X-Men. It was a series. It's awesome.
Is that the one with like a? Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's really good. It has this great story throughout.
About like Phoenix, right?
There's Phoenix stuff and there's like Weapon X stuff. Like they have Maverick in it. They have everyone. Like it's so good.
Yeah, that one was
and they
amazing.
take care of it so well. Out of nowhere. And then they put out a bunch of garbage. Well, not even just for kids. They have some that are like, this is the adult one. Here you go. It's garbage. It's like, oh my God, the voice acting sucks. The animation sucks. But then they put out this movie is called Hulk versus. Yeah. And they came out separately, but they eventually put them together. That's when I found it. It was Hulk versus, and there was a Hulk versus Wolverine and a Hulk versus Thor. Now, the Hulk versus Wolverine is canon in Wolverine and the X-Men. It's part of that series. It has the same actor doing the voices, and it is canon. That's the first story, and then if you watch it, it goes into that awesome cartoon. Yeah. But then the Thor one. I was like, this one's gonna suck because that one was dope because it's so good. The Wolverine versus X-Men was, no. Wolverine and X-Men's great, but the Hulk versus Wolverine, I thought, here we go, awesome. Yep. Everything's great in it. And then Hulk versus Thor, even though I watched the other one, I'm like, Thor sucks. This is gonna be a boring. It was before the movies. And then it's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
But that Loki's a douche.
Yeah, that's like the Loki, like how he's supposed to be, and
he looks like that old guy, and the old Loki, and
stupid big ass horns. Yeah,
but
those movies are amazing.
Yeah, it's really. I might watch them.
If you haven't watched them, watch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch them again. Yeah,
they're on Netflix.
Yeah,
so whatever.
Anyways,
do it. But anyway, so the MCU Loki isn't just a douche. Like he's an anti-hero. He doesn't hurt people for the sake. They had that whole thing. He was like, I don't like hurting people. You know, they even showed that. But even our Loki who died in Infinity War, he became an anti-hero too. Like that's kind of just his journey. That's how Loki is in this universe.
But not anymore because the multiverse is split.
Now there's lots of Lokis
everywhere.
I hope we see that old Loki again.
Oh yeah, I really hope that he comes back because that was great. So good.
I love seeing like the dumb costumes like that, dude. Like they did that in WandaVision too. Oh yeah, where she had like the on Halloween and they dressed up like their comic book counterparts. That was great.
You know what I hope they do in the future is that they take like old Loki and they bring in old Thor and like and just like
eye
all
patch,
of them,
gray hair,
and what they do is they show what they all can do. I mean, obviously they already showed what old Loki can do, but it would be cool to see what these older gods or
when
these older
when Thor gets
do.
When Thor gets the Odin Force because the dad's dead, you know what I mean? Like get all that.
So then like it's like Thor's with Thor, and then like he's showing that'd be really interesting to see like them paired up with themselves.
Yeah, because of this show, I am very excited to see
for the future.
Alternate versions of all of our favorite characters. I would love to see it. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Even that show, What If? That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, and the
When does that
newest
come
trailer
out?
for it soon is the next thing.
Okay.
But the newest trailer for it, it looked like they're all like some of them are connected because it's like, what if Sharon Carter became, you know, or Peggy Carter?
Yeah, Peggy.
Yeah, Peggy Carter became Captain America instead, and then Tony Stark's dad builds an Iron Man suit, and that's what Steve Rogers does. But it showed her interacting with the alternate Doctor Strange from the other one. And I'm like, oh, are they going to connect them all in the end?
Maybe.
Because of this multiverse thing?
Probably.
That would be great.
If that was the plan from the beginning, then that would make sense.
I hope so. But also, I have to say, my last thing, this show, as great as it is, I thought it was very well written. Had one episode we didn't like. Oh, well. And it was well made.
Yeah.
Just,
well, I mean, given the context of 6 episodes, they did a really good job.
Yes. So. And, but... like I've talked about it before, but we didn't record it. When this show doesn't change anything for the MCU, really. It does if you watch it.
Yeah.
But if you don't watch it, you're just going to go into the next movie and not notice anything from this show at all, because they'll just, if they start talking about multiverse, you're just going to, oh, okay. There's a multiverse. But in in the show, they introduced us to the one timeline. And that it can't branch off, and then at the end it does branch off. But if you didn't watch the show, you could just assume that it was always like this.
Yeah.
But that's how things work when they're connected. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm just saying it's not necessary to watch this show because of the content, but I think it's necessary to watch the show because of the skill involved and the acting, the directing, the writing especially.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. So,
it's insane.
If you haven't watched it and we have just spoiled everything for you and you're watching it just because you're our friends and supporting us, watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
I'm serious. It's very good. Yeah, you'll love it. Even with us ruining it, you'll love it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we don't talk about. So,
cool.
Yeah, what do you think? Best MCU show?
Best
now
MCU
that it's over?
Show. Yeah, I feel like it's on par with like WandaVision.
Yeah.
I feel like WandaVision was my favorite
thus
far.
Mine too.
Even though I didn't really care for the TV shows.
You didn't care for the first few episodes.
Yeah, for first few episodes, it kind of just evened out essentially. But this is still one episode better. than WandaVision.
Somehow.
So yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay.
And the how they tied it up at the end, fine. It's you know, that just makes it that much more of a, I guess, a cliffhanger with Sylvie and what's going on with Kang. I hate that we're left like that, left without a resolve
at all.
But that's the game.
But we know who is behind it now.
Yeah,
so we didn't get that resolved.
We got that resolved.
The space lizards didn't exist. Thank God.
Yeah, it was the He Who Remains.
Yeah. Which is he who remains. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He was kind of like this character in the comics called Immortus.
Yeah.
Which is just old Kang. They're all Kang.
Yeah.
We're
all Kang.
All Kang. Well,
I am Kang.
Nathan Richards. Kang. Whatever.
Yeah. But yeah. what?
I think WandaVision's my favorite show.
Still. Okay.
I love WandaVision. I thought their story was a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean about the episode things. Like the first few episodes where it's just an old sitcom and they don't tell us anything. And it's just like, why am I watching this?
You just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, but I think if you were sitting down watching it, not week to week, that's when it's good.
Yeah.
That's when you wouldn't mind it. But anyway, yeah, this show was really great though. I think this show, man, those first 4 episodes, if it kept building like that and got better, because it was getting better and better, it would be my favorite. But no, I'm still with WandaVision, but just barely.
Yeah.
You know, but I think these two are head and shoulders above the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I thought it was a good show.
No, it's great.
But
I mean,
something was up with it. It was missing things,
I just don't care about the Flag Smashers. That's it.
Well, I don't either. I care
lame.
about Bucky and Sam.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I liked that aspect.
Yeah.
It's weird that they turned Flag Smasher into basically, a girl and her terrorist friends, and then we're supposed to care about these people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I felt. They always do
when they did horrendous.
They did it in both show, like like both shows, they had Sylvie in this. They're like, you have to like her now.
Yeah.
Even though she did all these horrible things. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't like her. Well, you have to. You're going to.
Yeah.
And then Falcon and Winter Soldier, same thing. Yeah. With the flag smasher. And, but she was a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Because they were really milking it, dude. Mm-hmm. When she's dying and he's just holding her and the music's all sad, I was like, who cares? Boo! And then this, if Sylvie died, I would feel a little bad because they do give you enough to care about her.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, these are my top 2 shows, but I still like WandaVision just a little bit better. That's it. I think we're good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad we watched.
I
It's
still
a great
like
show.
Loki better because it's just more action and a sense of like character development, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think I just like the magic stuff. You know, I really like the aspect of the MCU coming into play and that
like the chaos magic?
It's real. Yeah, and I love
even though you were let down by Boner.
Dude, Boner was the worst part. Of any MCU thing, like really, that was just a gimmick. And I've seen them talk about, no, we didn't want it as a gimmick. It was like this. It was just like a little thing for the fan. No, it was a gimmick, so that you get people talking about your show and getting excited, and then you're just like, no, it's not Quicksilver. His name is Boner.
Ralph Boner.
Thanks. God damn, dude. But anyway, even with the Boner, I still like WandaVision the most. Yeah. And my favorite, but this show beat the favorite villain because Kang sounds scary as shit. And they didn't even show him. Yep. He's not even in it. Mm-hmm. It was a version of him. Yeah. But no. He was like, it's going to be, he was talking about how horrible his other counterparts can be. And we didn't even see him, and it's terrifying. Yeah. And then at the end, there's the statue of him in the costume as Kang. Yep.
Oh, I like how he was like, we crossed the threshold, you know, like that, like he hasn't been this far before.
Yeah, he's so scared. But like excited.
Yeah, he's like, what's the next thing?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and how long has he been? He said, I'm a lot older than I look.
Yeah.
But what is his power, man? How is he stopping magic from working? How is he this old? Mm-hmm. What is going on with Kang and his doppelgangers, dude?
Everything's so vague.
Yeah.
So
hopefully we'll get it in season 2.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if the show's going to keep going, dude.
2022 or 2023? I can't remember.
I think it's 22.
Well, I hope so.
Dude, if it's 23,
I cannot wait.
It'll make it so people care less.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get it while it's still going. Yeah. Strike while the iron's hot. That bullshit. Anyway.
Okay. Well.
But good show. This one went a little long because it's the finale, though.
It is.
It's the finale.
And I'm sure that our camera's off right now because we have a shitty camera
that won't
record past 11 minutes. So... yeah,
we appreciate you watching and then listening.
Yeah, there's always something with this show, and then until we get an upgrade, we're gonna keep on messing up. So
deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. WTF, man.
Yeah. No, thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching and listening. And this is the end of the Loki series for now.
Season 1.
All right. We'll check in on the next one. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
What's it?